Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, good evening, everybody. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here for another edition of All Signs. For those of you who are looking for love readings tonight, this is going to be, well, the singles version. Yes, tonight we are focusing on those of you who are single. So this is going to be, who is your next love connection? All right, so primarily it should be new love, but sometimes the old comes back as a refresh start and new. Okay, but we're not going to say which ones those are going to be, but just let's be open to some of us who want new love as well. All right, so these are what we have in store here for the readings this evening. Reminder that we also have a goal going on here, not just it's mostly on YouTube, guys. So for those of you on Facebook, hello Grace, welcome from Australia. Nice. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, there's a goal going on, and if we reach that goal, 5 donations, then we will unlock another bonus collective reading here with the zodiac dice. We always have one collective bonus here. So you're going to want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus here. And if for any reason you are looking for, well, older love, you can always look at their sign, but please keep in mind you're going to want to cross watch in the sense here and vice versa the story. Okay, so that you don't mix it up. All right, so we always start off here with hello Corbell, welcome. It looks like we got Star here too. Oh, you lost your earbuds? Well, you'll find them. I'm sure they will show up somewhere, Star. Hello, Isis. Welcome. Who else is on here? Corbell has already started it off here. Thank you so much, Corbell, for your donation. We are now 4 away donations, and this is on YouTube. Sorry, Facebook, I can't see the stars. So make sure if you want to switch on over, you most certainly can do. Most of the crowd is over on YouTube, Facebook, but we can still see you right here. Everybody can see you. All right. So thank you, Corbell, for starting us off. All right, you guys ready? Shall we start off here? We always start off with a birthday sign. So happy birthday out there to Aquarius. This is going to be for Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Aquarius, let's see what's going on here. Man, excuse me. That sage that I had burned earlier has gotten to my nose. So now I have the sniffles a little bit. Talk about cleansing out the demons. Here we go. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended master spirit. If we can hone in to our collective here, whether they're watching the live or the replay here, but let's specifically hone in onto Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Who is this individual coming towards them? Let's see who they are. Here we go. Remember, no reversals. We have elder, wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, and health. So you are definitely, now I'm not saying that you're going to go visit the senior home here. All right. But I do feel like this individual has a very wise energy, almost that of I want to say hermit a little bit. All right. Virgo energy is what I'm feeling. Yeah. Aquarius. But this individual has an old soul. They're very kind. They're very health conscious. They're very much into their own traditions, but there's something here about the experience that they wear. So this person here, I don't know, it almost feels like this is a person here who's an introvert, keeps to themselves. All right. Let's see what else about this person. Let's see what their positive qualities they bring here. Oh, 9 of Wands. So they're a go-getter. As much as they've been through it, this is also a person here who takes actions when they are inspired. So they're very passionate about not only their hobbies, but I do feel this energy here that this would be a person here who would easily flirt with you and find it sensual, and really you guys would have very intellectual conversations, which totally turns an Aquarius on. They love this intellectual conversations. But I also feel this energy here, someone here who's very, very passionate, and this is their sides here of their light traits. Let's see what their shadow traits are, what inner challenge may show up with this individual, because we got to see both sides here before we see the story breaking out here. Death, Scorpio energy here, change. This individual, I do feel, has gone through an immense transformation when it comes to their past. I think that this person here had a significant relationship that has actually changed their characteristics and their personality. This is an individual here who at one point may have been an extrovert, more of a flirtatious player attitude, but there's something that's really changed this person. And it's just the way that they show up. I feel like they've been hurt really, really badly in the past. Okay. Let's see your attraction to them, their attraction to you, and what this connection here creates. Remember, reversals are now up. They will be affected by this first line. Welcome back, Mitzi. Hello, Papa. We have the Page of Wands energy here. Rapid planning. Let's see what their attraction to you is. The 5 of Coins here reversed. Okay. And what this connection creates. We have the 9 of Wands here reversed. So this is a situation, Aquarius, where I feel, thank you, Mitzi. We're 3 now away. I feel that your attraction to this individual is very mutual. I think that there is an instant attraction with this person. I think that you actually are more forthgoing than this individual. Maybe their elusiveness attracts you. But interesting enough, what's interesting about this individual with the 5 of Coins here reversed, I don't feel like this is somebody here from your past. This is an individual here that they start becoming that extrovert again around you. So it's almost like you get this individual to come out of their shell. And I feel like wherever this moment is where you meet this person or you're in this connection with this individual, Aquarius, I feel that this person here is going through a massive recovery of some sort, but it's also like they're tired of feeling sorry for themselves. So they're going out and they're doing something here about a change of location, a change of place. But whatever this is, this individual here, could be a little bit standoffish, but at the same time, whether you bump into them or you start having a conversation with them, their walls just instantaneously start dropping. So this is interesting. Let's see what the opening scene is going to be like with this individual. Oh, we have the 7 of Coins here. Some of you, this is a workplace relationship. And if it's not a workplace relationship, it's going to be somebody here that you meet during the work day or doing something here where you are getting chores done. Okay. So it could even be at a coffee shop or running errands, but there's something here about bumping in with this individual. The spark here, the 2 of Coins, almost feels like this person here, you literally bump into them. Okay, catch them off guard. Let's see what the walk-in's like. Wow, look at this. We have death here reversed, which is the energy here of their shadow side a little bit. So here's what's interesting. You may trigger this person a little bit because you do remind them, like they feel like they know you from somewhere. You may even say that to this individual, or you may know this person, but nothing's ever been, really intimate or have gone and anything more involved and maybe just acquaintances, but there's something here about the opportunity to ask. So I feel like Aquarius, whatever this connection is you either asking this person for help or assistance, or you literally bump into this individual here who starts to help you. But I love that it's a 5 of coins here with this 2 of coins, because that's a 7 of coins. So this individual literally has a run-in with you. But here's the thing, it's instantaneously this connection here of, well, let's get together. So I feel like this flirtatious energy with this person. I also feel like this individual here is a little bit hesitant to continue the conversation or continue moving forward here just a little bit because of, again, this situation. Okay. So this is something where you may be actually making more of the moves versus this other individual, but I do feel a healthy exchange. All right. Something to consider here, the wild card to watch out for with this individual who's coming towards you, Aquarius. Yeah. They're nervous. They were not anticipating this. Okay. I also feel like it's, like I said, it's that run in. So you may even feel this person here a little bit tongue-tied, or they may say something that seems a little bit off. Not off-putting, but it just feels like it shows their insecurities. What you need to consider here for yourself. Look at that. Look, I feel like the 2 of you are marrying one another just a little bit. It's almost like this worry here, but like I said, I feel like this is all about anxiety. And this is something here that is about to be released in this sense. So the 2 of you have a little bit of a nervous tendency, but I do see, just seeing the exploration of what can happen here. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Pisces next. Pisces is up, but it looks like you got new love coming your way. Pisces. We are 3 spots away. That's correct. Thank you again, Mitzi. You guys were giving me the donations here during the reading, so I didn't, hopefully I try not to disrupt the readings, but I appreciate it. Pisces is up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, guys, this is for those of you who are single. This is single readings. So I got to keep bringing that up because I got people in here who are wanting to know about another person. Pisces. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Pisces, who is the person that is coming towards Pisces, Spirit? Here we go. Who's this person like? Oh, we got a swindler here, Pisces. Master of deception, hypocrisy here, disguise, conspiracy. Maybe this person here wears a mask of some sort. All right. Let's see what their light trait is. Now, the good thing about these readings is it's also a pre-warning. So if you have someone who matches this, you can go, no, thank you. Their light trait. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so they come off in the mask, they come off very confident, very sure of themselves, very much an extrovert, very beautiful or handsome, But there's this energy here of maybe this person here is very artsy, creative, a musician. All right, let's see what their shadow trait is. Nice, Grace. The shadow trait here is, the 9 of Cups. This individual here tends to be very selfish, picky, overindulgent. I do feel this person likes to have their cake and eat it too. I don't believe that this person here, I feel like this almost this energy of this person shopping around a little bit, looking for the absolute perfect match. But this is an individual here who may say to you that they are single and not in an exclusive relationship, but they have a lot that may be open as well. Your attraction to them. Look at that. We got dupe cards again here. We got the Page of Wands. Their attraction to you. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. So the spark here is an individual telling you their sob story. Okay. With a little bit of a violin here. So this individual here tends to have kind of a bard way of doing it. I just feel like a massive player. So this is an individual here who may play victim to the situation, but the spark here is they see you as very caring. They see you as somebody here who would take action to comfort them. You too could be very much, I don't know, there's something about your creativity as well. You might have shared interest. That may be how you meet this individual, or that's what sparks the two of you in discussion. Music's very important. What does this connection here create? Oh, we got the Queen of Wands here reversed. Oh. So this individual here loves to create some push and pull here with you. I do feel, because we have the Queen of Wands, even in their light attitude here, but even if the Queen of Wands reversed, this is an individual here who tends to have to be right in all occasions. Their ego tends to project the situation or problem into others. You'll find that this individual will always blame other people in their life or call them crazy. But you're different. You are different. That's what they'll say to you, Pisces. You are different. It's so refreshing to be with Pisces. So this individual knows how to love bomb extremely hard here with you. The opening scene. Yep. King of Cups energy. Picture perfect. This is an individual here that you go on a date with, would seem very loving and caring, listening. But here's the thing, they're getting to know you. This is an individual here who is learning you, Pisces, learning you. So that's how you'll know, is if this person here wants to know about you and what you're looking in for a partner here, because they're learning you. The spark and the moment here that triggers a 9 of coins is that you're stable, you're independent, you're okay to be on your own, you're very self-efficient. But this is an individual who sees that as a perfect time to do this. All right. This person here probably also craves, you have 2 9s here. Their shadow part here is that they crave your stability. They crave your independence, but they also crave to conquer. So please be wary of this individual. What this walk-in is going to feel like when they fully arrive. My gosh. Once comes around, goes around. This is a person here who's coming back around for some of you. Others of you, it's because they have left someone and they're creating, well, a triage here. So again, I feel this push and back and forth of going between you and another individual. Now, some of you, you've gone around with this person before. Others of you, this is the energy of what this person is going to create, is this gaslighting between you and another. And that's just what they do. They go around in circles. All right. The wild card, what to watch out for with this individual, Pisces. Remember, no reversals. Okay. You are the light. I'm going to say this again. You are the light. So what happens when you have individuals here who are in the narcissistic, darker, shadowy side? They get attracted to the light, just kind of like a bug does, like a moth to the flame, right? Leo energy. But this has to do with your happiness. This has to do with the present energy here of a rebirth, a start here. So this individual here craves that as well. So this could be a person here who consistently runs back and forth between others to find happiness, to chase it, but they never really have found their own light. Things to consider for you with this individual, the Fool. Now, the thing is with the Fool energy here is usually a very optimistic card here of having a restart. But Spirit is saying, don't be naive to the point where you are so shine bright by this person's light when it's actually your light. So be wary of whose light you're actually chasing, because most of the time it's your own. All right. That's what I got here for you, Pisces. If this resonated, go ahead, hit like, comment below. Be careful out there, guys. And we got Aries out there next. Aries is up. Aries is up. Oh, Grace. I'm so sorry. Well, check your other placements. Check your other placements. That's just, sometimes a warning if people come back around, or, they can't always be good. All right, we have Aries up next. We are 3 away, guys. 3 goals away here for hitting our donation on YouTube, not Facebook, on YouTube. So if you would like to be a sponsor of the collective bonus, which gives you and the collective here an extra shot here for a bonus reading, because what I do for the collective bonus here is I roll the dice. So if your sign comes up, there may be more readings here for you. Aries is up. All right, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Isis. Isis just came on in here with a donation. We are now 2 away. 2 away. Our moderator jumped on in. Aries. Who is this person? A repairman. Repair, restore, restart, renovate. Well, maybe this individual, if they're not a repairman, maybe they're just very handy. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a gal. This individual here is very handy. Blue collar. Okay. If it's not blue collar work, there's just something here about they tend to fix it on their own. Not bad. Not bad. Who doesn't not like that? Light trait. Let's see what their light trait is. What positive qualities do they bring? Oh, the Emperor. Well, wow. Aries. This is your energy here. Okay. You may be dealing with another Aries here, but they're good qualities. The Emperor's good qualities is, well, they're all 4 kings in one. Definitely very handy. Because they can look at every situation and pull in the earth energy, the fire energy here, the water energy, and the air energy here. This is a person here who's very protective, very strategic. Yes, I feel this energy of arrogance, but also an ego, but this is their light qualities. So this is a person here who's very protective over you. All right. Let's see what their shadow trait is. The Chariots. Huh. So this could also not just be the shadow trait. This could also be distance. Okay. We have Cancer energy. This person may be at a distance from you. So this could be a long distance relationship that is coming in place here. But if this is a shadow thing, there's something here that this individual tends to want to take the lead on and control. And with the Emperor energy, I can see the kind of controlling energy here of wanting to move forward, but I think it's on their terms. So that's their shadowy trait. This is an individual here that once they got a bee in their bonnet, they're like, let's go, let's do it. Okay. And then they realize, oh, I just left Aries outside of the vehicle. I need to go back and pick up Aries. So that can be their shadowy trait. But I also feel this energy here that this person may be physically at a distance from you. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. What is your attraction to them, their attraction to you, and what this connection here creates? Remember, reversals are now up. We have the 8 of coins. The 5 of coins. There's physical distance between the two of you. And we have the 6 of swords here reverse. Okay, so here's the thing. This individual here, for first of all, they're very, what sparks the attention here is literally, Aries, how persistent they are of handling things. This is a very hard worker. I feel like that's very important to this individual. So that's something here where if you ask a favor, this person here would get it done. They're very hands-on. What sparks your and their interest here with you is the 5 of coins, is that there's something that you've never really had the assistance, and they see something very unfortunate about you. So you could have gone through a really massive bad breakup, divorce, may even be going through some financial hardships. But this is an individual here who feels this need to fix, which is not always the best kind of attitude. Now, we do have the integration here of the 6 of swords. So I do feel that this person here tends to emotionally avoid some of the absence here of what it may feel like to overhandle things. Okay. I also feel that this person here, well, I just feel like there's distance between the two of you, so they can't help out in every situation. But this is a person here who would pay back the favor here by making you something, giving you something, spending quality time with you. It would be like a makeup of some sort. Let's see what the opening scene is. We have the Page of Swords here reversed. So I feel like the opening scene here is that you go outside of your radius, whether this is traveling, whether this is for work, whether this is an unexpected connection. But I think it's something above and beyond your radius than you typically go. And for a lot of you, this is because you're traveling, or this person is traveling here. They're not from that area. The spark, the moment here for you, Aries, and this individual here, we have the Magician here reverse. This is interesting because I feel like the spark has to do with you being down on your luck. So I don't know if something happens where all of a sudden, and I'm just going to give examples. Let's say you lost your wallet, or let's say there's something here where you don't have the money in your wallet or something's missing. This is something where an individual here comes out of the blue and goes, I got you, I'll pay it forward. But there's something here in this level that makes you feel that anticipation that this may be a payback or due. The Magician is also someone here who is very controlling and manipulative. But here's the thing. This is their shadowy side, because I feel like there's something here about leaving something kind of with you, to the sense here of leaving an open door, coming uninvited, put it that way. The walk-in, when does it fully arrive here for you with this individual? We have the Page of Coins, recognizing the opportunity. I believe that this person here, whatever this conversation is or this meetup is, when you first meet this intentionally with this person, there's an excuse here to come back in town, or for you to come and visit to explore. But it's also showcasing an opportunity. And some of you, it's a career move. Okay. So I feel like this person here may even have, something here about a job opening here, or a repairman here is you may have work for them. Wild card, what to watch out for with this individual. Two of Pentacles. I believe that this person here, because of the distance, be wary. They may be actually in another connection here. I don't know if it's fully committed, but I do feel like there is somebody else here that this individual is either involved in, or it could even be work. Work may be a big issue that keeps this person away. Things to consider for you. Look at that. We have the Five of Pentacles. There's something here with you meeting this person when you're going through a massive loss of some sort. So Spirit's just reminding you that sometimes when we're in our lower vibration and we're just feeling that rejection, it feels so amazing when all of a sudden someone comes in and gives us assistance. And sometimes we tend to put people on a pedestal. So Spirit's just saying to you, just be very wary with your energy and be kind to yourself, because it's okay to ask for help or assistance. But there's also this level here of this person being a miracle man or miracle gal, but they might not necessarily be the best for you. So be wary of this person, get to know them, take your time with them, because I also feel with this Pentacles here, there's something here about taking it slow, not rushing into a full-on romantic connection. Okay. Because there's not a lot of passion here. It's more about friendships, but I just heard friends with benefits. So just be wary. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aries. If this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And we have Taurus coming up. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Handyman. Winks. I love it. I appreciate it. We are now one away, guys. One away from hitting our donation tonight. You guys are quick tonight. Apparently, the single readings are popular. Taurus is up. Don't forget, guys, to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We never know what's coming up with the singles energy. Sometimes it can be somebody from your past. Hopefully not, but it can. I'll bring it up if I feel it. Sometimes it's just a warning. How's everybody doing this evening? Who's bracing all this crazy ass winter weather in the US? They had knocked my area out at the airport at the highest of -51 last night. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Minnesota is -50. We were at -51. It's ridiculous. I'm just staying inside. Oh no, don't scare the introvert. I'll just stay inside. All right. We got Taurus up. I know. I feel so bad for the animals. The first thing I think about are the animals. Taurus, my bulls. Here we go. Let's see who is coming towards you. Who is this person like? Dancer. Weaver of grace, movement, harmony, rhythm, passion. So this individual here might like to dance. All right. Easygoing, goes with the flow. This person's very physical. Let's see what their positive trait here is. What quality do they bring to the table here right off the bat here for you, Taurus? 8 of Pentacles. So this person's not only are they fluid in the sense, oh, they may be fluid. Some of you, it's fluid. They may be bi here. But here's the thing. This is a person here, once they're in a relationship, they're committed. This is a person here who's very much into commitment, and they work hard. And this is something where they actually like to be in a commitment because it actually allows them, I don't know, I almost feel like they work harder. There's more growth and opportunity. I think this person here prefers to be in a commitment. Let's see what their shadow trait is, what inner challenge may show up with this individual. We have Leo energy, the sun. Well, I do believe that this person gets a lot of attention. So, I don't know. I just feel like they get a lot of attention. So I do feel like this person's a little bit of a flirt, but I also feel like there are a lot of people that desire this person. So it would be something where you may have a spark, but there are also other people here that have a spark with this individual as well. It is a Leo. So Leos tend to draw attention. They just do. It's the lions. It's the roar. All right. Your attraction to this person, reversals are now up. The attraction here to this person here, the Hierophant. Well, that's your energy, Taurus. Could be an age difference between the two of you. Teacher, student. Ooh. Let's see what the spark is, their attraction to you. Oh, there's the 8 of coins here twice. There is an age difference here, but this person here thrives to learn. And there's something here about your moves that they love. They love the moves that you make, whether it's physical moves or the way that you move intellectually. You may meet this person at work. Some of you, this could be a work romance, but there's something here that this individual likes to prove, showcase. It's kind of like private mentoring here. This individual here has a spark here with you. I do believe there's an age difference between you and this person, Taurus. What this connection here creates, oh my goodness. Okay. It doesn't matter what is at the odds with this connection. This individual here likes to show you how much they care or how far they can go. Okay. There's just something about this person's intellect and their strength. Could be a Cancer. But it's their motivation. You are like this person's muse, but I think it goes both ways. Let's see what the opening scene is. I'm intrigued for Taurus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is Taurus going to get the best reading in the house tonight? You guys should just start claiming this. This isn't just by chance. This person feels like they got lucky with this introduction. Some of you, like I said, it's like they may, like, let's say you're a teacher, they may be taking some kind of course, or let's say there's something here that they're introduced to you by a strong friend, or you guys have the same hobbies. There's just something here by chance of divine timing that brings you two together. The spark, the moment, what triggers this recognition for the both of you. Oh my goodness. Taurus, there you are. It's you. It's you. Okay. We also have Libra energy here. It's the nurturing, it's the care, it's the worth. Here's the thing. If this person here knows their light, knows their worth, is coming off is the masculine energy, and you're coming off as the Empress, which is the feminine energy, this is a aligned couple. This is something here where you also shine and have your inner light, but you're also open to receive. So it's like you receive what this person has to offer you. And I feel like it's going to be so different, Taurus, because I feel in the past, maybe you have chased relationships, but this is a person here who's very fluid with you. So I almost feel like roles may change between the two of you as well. And this person here is very kind and sincere. The walk-in here. Oh my. Stop it. Stop it. Taurus, your next person here is your match. Aries energy. I do want to tell you this person here, nothing will stop this individual here from coming towards you. Once it's like they know it. There's an instant attraction here. This person here, you won't have to have any kind of wishy-washiness of confusion here, whether this person likes you or not. Nope, none of that. None of that. You two go really well together. There's something about them learning a lot from you, but also wanting to help you and assist you. And some of you, this is you two being a power couple. It's not just a romantic relationship, could even be blended families, but there's something here about having the same dreams, aspirations. It's a power couple. The wild card and what to watch out for. What's the wild card here? The Six of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here's the wild card about this. This is a soulmate. Now, some of you, it's because this is somebody here from your past. But again, I do feel like there's an age difference between the two of you. Now, does this mean that this is somebody here from your past that you've been in connection before? No, it could just be a friend, or you two were like two passing ships, but there's something here about this divine timing of it happening now. Others of you, the connection is so deep, it's almost like you guys have conversations like you've known each other your entire life. This is a soulmate. This is somebody here who cares. This is someone here who emotionally will fill your cup right off the bat. Things to consider for you. No reversals here. 3 of Wands. The things to consider here is you don't really have to do too much. There's that moon energy and they are the sun. So I'm feeling more of this Taurus energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but it is a feminine energy here of setting ground, establishment, foundation. So I feel like there's this energy here of independence, you being good for, and just not necessarily waiting for love, but knowing when it comes in like a ship, that when the right one matches, it's going to match. And this is the energy here of you attracting. So Taurus, you are absolutely attracting your soulmate here. All right. That's what I got here for Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, you can always just claim it, because I would if I was a Taurus here. We're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini is up next. Gems. Where are my gems at? All right, Gemini, let's see who this person may be. Spirit, what's going on here for Gemini? Who is this person coming towards Gemini? Me too. I am identifying as my Taurus moon. I'm with you, Corabelle. I will take it. I'm with you. All right. Let's see what's going on here for Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Spirit. Who is this person? Here we go. This is a friend. Keeper of trust, companion, support, sharing joy. So you may know this individual already. They are loyal to you, but others of you, this is something where it starts off with friendship. So it could be a slow burner. It's not a bad thing. Their light trait here, positive qualities do they bring for you, Gemini? Ooh, this is an individual here who would fight for you. Okay. Regardless of competition, this is a person here who would do a healthy battle here of fighting for you. Okay. If it arised. Okay. That's their light portion. I also feel like this person's nature here is to be loyal to you. Like if it's like you have a beef with somebody, they have a beef with somebody. So this is an individual here who does take your sides. That's their lighter quality. Their shadow trait here. Oh my goodness. The shadow trait here is the star Aquarius energy. Well, if that's coming up as their shadow trait, this is an individual here who I mean, because that's all about vulnerability, having faith, but with it like a reverse energy or the adverse of this is an individual here who tends to get a little bit lost or in victim mentality when it comes to their past. Okay, so this would be a person here who would deeply, if something went wrong, will probably give you the puppy-eyed look. Like you would hear the kind of violin thing. So they do tend to play victims to situations that have happened to them. They've had some kind of severity here. This is also a person here who likes to be seen. So again, I think that could be a little bit of jealousy that comes in place here, especially if they are very competitive or, there's other people in the mix. So something to consider with this person. All right, let's see what your attraction is to them, their attraction to you, and what this connection creates. Reversals are now up. We have the Fool reverse. So you know this person. Their attraction to you. We have the Ace of Coins here reverse. It's never gone beyond friendship. What's this connection here requires here is the Three of Wands. So this is somebody here who's already in your field, Gemini. All right. But I also feel you may have never seen this individual before as a love interest. It's the one who is always there by your side. The one that you're like, no, they're like my brother, or no, they're like my sister. All right. I'm telling you, it's not that way. All right. This is an individual here who may still feel a little bit uncertain because of their past, who may be afraid of rejection, that they kind of play the friend card. So this is an individual here who definitely plays the friend field, but also is afraid to state something, because if they open that up, you probably would reject them, or they would feel that way. But here's the thing. Something is breaking ground here in this level with the two of you. Let's see what the opening scene is. What is going on then? 9 of Coins. So it's when you feel that you are fun, because this is for my Geminis who are single, stable, not really looking for love. Again, you could just be hanging out with this individual here, feeling safe with them. The spark, the moment here, oh my goodness, this is where their walls drop down. I think this person here is going to make a move. I feel like when this move comes in, you may even feel a little bit off guard or off kilter with it. But I think you'll figure it out when this person here sees somebody who's either an ex or somebody here that you feel has done you dirty, where they kind of get involved and it's not their business. So I do feel that you may have some anxious kind of energy here around this individual because they go too far. So just let you know. Gemini, the walk-in here with this individual. Yeah, look, we got the Ace of Swords here reverse. It's almost like this person here lays on the truth. I just heard something about Mary. It's almost like they lay on the truth here after you have been friends with this person for years. And it's the timing here when another individual here may either come back around, or you start dating others and they don't like any of the picks. They will find beef with anybody. But this is an individual here who may also play victim to the side here of never being selected, but they've never really come in this level either for you too. But I do see this person here trying to come up romantically. The wild card to watch out for with this individual. 6 of Swords. Some of you may not like to hear this, but this is a level here where if this person can't emotionally allow this to be, this might be something here you're going to have to close off the friendship with. Not everybody, it's not always a healthy thing to be, especially if someone all of a sudden has deep feelings. But do not be surprised if this individual all of a sudden blocks you or separates from you as a friend. There's emotions here with this person. things to consider here for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles. This has a lot to do with your nurturing attitude, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is also about the worth and value of what it is to have deep connections. And I feel like this is something here about you wanting to still be, you see this person more as family, or you see this person more as a sibling, not necessarily, or just a friend, not necessarily romantic. But this is a person here who is going to give you some red flags here that they are interested. But I do feel like this person here is going to walk away from this connection. All right. So just something to consider. So is there romance here? Kind of, but it's not in the way that you want it. All right. That's what I got here for Gemini. Let's move on to Cancer next. Cancer is up. We have one more donation over on YouTube, guys, to get our collective bonus unlocked. That's it. We are one away. All right, here we go. Cancer. Cancer, singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is the person coming towards you? A guide, navigator, progress, direction. So there's something about this person who loves maps, all right? They like to lead. This is also a person who probably likes to travel. I don't know. There's just something specifically about maps specifically that this person likes. It's almost like they would keep an old school map or a road map in their car. Heavily, I'm getting Taurus energy. Light trait about this individual member, no reversals. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, Earth energy, more Earth energy. This is an individual here who has no problem. They're very much an independent thinker, introvert. They like to do things they're okay with doing things on their own. I think that this person here prefers it. But there's also this desire here to have a companion to go on their trips. And I feel like this person here is very intellectual. This is a person here who would like to go off the beaten path. Not something here that would be extremely touristy. This is a person here who would like to go on adventures of some sort. They would love to teach in that sense. All right, let's see what their darker trait is. They tend to talk too much. The Ace of Swords here with the reverse, I feel like this person here leads a conversation. Probably has a hard time listening because they're trying to over-explain situations. So you definitely have a talker, but I feel like it has to be their particular way, or they just talk over you a lot. So that's just something to consider. Your attraction to them, what is going on, their attraction to you, and what this connection really creates. Reversals are now up. We have the Six of Swords here reversed. There's that Knight of Cups here reverse. Interesting. And we have the Eight. You know what it's like? What attracts you to this individual is that they're absolutely set in their ways. So you could be even traveling with this person or next to this person and being like, hey, that's not the right direction. Yeah, hey, we're not going there. But they're adamant that this is it. So if you are going on a date or you meet up with this individual, this would be a person here who would be telling you something that they are adamant that they know or is the truth. And you would be like, actually, I read something differently. But here's the thing. You don't embarrass this person. You don't put this person in a spot here to humiliate them. You're very loving about it. It's almost like there's some sincerity about it. So you're very unapologetic. You're still being authentic. You're being truthful, but you're also showing this person a different perception. But there's no apologies here for putting a person in their place. So this is a person here who is attracted by how detached you are. You don't take things so personally. Also, you don't sit there and point to the finger here or ridicule an individual or make them feel less than. Now, with the Ace of Wands here reverse, I also feel this energy of hesitation on both of your sides. If maybe the two of you get off on the wrong foot on a first date or a first outing of some sort. The opening scene here, we have the Nine of Wands. The spark and moment here. Oh my gosh, we have another 9. You two are marrying one another. The 9 of coins. And then let's see what the walk-in is. You know, what's interesting is as much as this person here is set on their ways and very intellectual and likes to do things on their own, I see this Cancer as a little bit different. Yeah, you have your boundaries or walls up, but it's on what you feel if a person here steps the line. I do believe that this person here over talks or oversteps in what they can do for you. Okay. And that could also be in belief systems. Now, there's something to warn you about with this individual is they do have an enabling situation here. So there's a codependent dynamic. This is an individual here who's used to fixing, running the show, and that could be a huge red flag for you. But at the same time, it's not meaning that they are a bad individual. It's just that they're so set in their ways that they would be an individual here who would strike at it and say, well, I got the answer here for you. You just got to do this. So they have a tendency here to really come in and take over. And that may bother the hell out of this Cancer here who's emotionally not used to that. Okay. So you may consistently feel like you're pushing back with this person. So there is some conflict here, even though there's a drive here to be some of you the knight in shining armor, or I mean there's still attraction here. The wild card, what to watch out for. Look at this. We have the 10 of Cups. Even though there is a massive push and pull with this individual here or needing to have the right way, I also feel that there is an element here of opposites attracting with the two of you. So even though that it seems kind of a pain in the ass, I also see you two actually developing a very emotional relationship with this individual. Maybe for some of you in a long-term commitment. Things to consider though with this connection. 4 of Cups. I almost feel Cancer, this could also be a really quick fling with this individual. But there's also an opportunity here that maybe because I mean, some of you really go into a full-on relationship before you get to know this individual or develop a strong friendship. But there's a bigger opportunity here that Spirit's saying, hey, don't get lost into the romantic clouds of someone here trying to fix a situation, especially because I do believe that this person here tries to guide or wheel their way. Okay. They may feel like they have a lot of wisdom here, but you also have a lot of wisdom to wheel. And this is this thing that where I feel there may be some cloudiness here. So yes, I do see a commitment here, but do I see it being long-term overall? There may be some misunfortunate things here of getting into a relationship too soon or too quick. All right. That's what I got here for you, Cancer. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Leo next. Leo is up. Hey, Shauna, welcome. We haven't done Libra yet. We're moving down. Moving down the list. We started with Aquarius first. But you can always check your other placements too. Welcome back, Sumayer. My lions, here we go. Let's see who's coming your way. My Leos, my singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is this person? Leo. Soldier, guardian of nations, loyalty, honor, integrity, selfless service. Now, they may actually be a soldier, but if not, this individual here is very dedicated. Very, very dedicated when it comes to their country, but to relationships. All right. Could be a vet. What is their positive qualities here? Remember, no reversals. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be dealing with an earth sign, but this is a person here who's a provider, a protector, could be a father, could be very much a businessman. But don't let that fool you about this individual. I feel like this person has a persona here that they're very laid back, that they're boring almost, but they have a past here of honor and loyalty. So I feel like there's something here about protecting the country. Unsung hero of some sort. Hey, Vanessa, welcome. Welcome back. The shadow trait of this individual, the Three of Pentacles here. Ooh. Well, that's, oh man. Well, hopefully this person's not involved with another individual, because that would suck. But if it's their shadow trait, this is a person here who's actually already in a commitment, or it could be that they are committed to their children, or they're still dealing with an ex, because they're raising kids together. So that's okay. But the shadow trait is that could be really overtaking. Not that it's a bad thing if it's children, but this individual here does get third wheel is what I just heard. It's almost like a low priority. Sometimes this person here tends to say yes to every priority here. All right, let's see what your attraction is to them, their attraction to you, Leo, and then what this connection creates. Reversals are now up. Man, that Page of Wands keeps coming out for everybody. So, interesting enough, the two of you have left some pretty toxic relationships. So both of you are desiring a new start and something here that feels more like spontaneity, passion, desire. This person here wants to spice up their life. Now, there is an instant liking to this individual here, probably because of their traits and qualities. Their attraction to you with the Nine of Pentacles here reverse is usually an individual here. How they see the spark here is someone who needs me. So this person here, what it sparks their attention here to you is a desire here to help, to assist. Like I can be there for Leo. I can do that for Leo. So that's a little bit of a, warning, is this person here tends to try to fix situations. But here's the thing. There is, in the start of this relationship, emotional need here to leave the past behind, whether it's you or this other individual or both of you. It's about the emotional release of the past. Yeah. The Four of Coins here reverse. There's almost this need here to make something official right away. And because there's such a spark and a desire, and because you feel safe with this individual, I feel that some of you are wanting to know someone's feelings right off the bat. And it's like, if I don't know that, then I feel a little bit of loss, or I just want to know where we're at. All right. The Chariot energy here, which is the spark of the moment here, is the distance this person will go for you. Some of you met this person online, could be a long distance relationship, but I also feel that there is travel involved with the two of you, but it has to do with loss. Now, some of you don't have the means to connect with this individual because of the distance. The walk-in here, the Wheel of Fortune here reverse. I do feel that it's always bad timing with the two of you. Now, some of you been in this situation before with this individual. So it could be somebody here specifically from your past, but if not, I do feel like the unforeseen challenge here is not having the same priorities. I think that this person here is devoted, but when it comes to this relationship or this connection or being fully committed, they just don't have it in them all the way, okay? Because they're still pulling in the traction here of the past. The wild card, what to watch out for with this individual. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Well, it's always great and sexy and hot times with this person, okay? The physical attraction is there. The sexual attraction is there. A good time is there. But it's also the player energy here, all right? So even though it may feel amazing to be with this person, they're in and out consistently. Something to consider with this person, okay? They're devoted to other things as well. Things to consider here for you, Queen of Swords. There's something here, Leo, with this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy where you need to remain authentic, speak the truth, and have set boundaries here in place. Okay. Remember, the goal here is not to like put a person here on their place with a time limit. If there is a time limit, the time limit's on you. So Spirit's saying stick to your time limit and be okay with it without resentment or bitterness. All right. That's what I got here for you, Leo. If this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Virgo next. Virgo is up. We have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then the bonus. And we're only one star away here from unlocking the extra bonus. We already have 4 sponsors this evening. Let me get a sip of my water. My voice is going since I had all that incense and sage going. Inhaling half of it. All right, Virgo. Here we go. Singles. Let's see who's coming your way. Who's coming towards Virgo? Who is this person? Oh, we got a foodie. We got a foodie here. Virgo, you got a chef, a culinary maestro here, a cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning, proficiency. So this person here has got it doesn't necessarily mean they are a chef. They like to cook. Okay, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. The light trait, what's positive qualities do they bring? Thank you, Debbie. We just did it, guys. We just did it. We hit our goal. The goal is reached. Let's see what the light qualities are. I'll celebrate after the reading. I don't like to interrupt it too much. Temperance could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So this person loves to go with the flow. They're very patient. And they're also extremely intuitive. But there's something about this stance here of being a really good listener, okay? They may seem like gruff from the outside, but in the inside here, they do create room and space to try to understand you. I like this energy here. It's very well balanced. The shadow trait of this individual, Virgo. Oh, can tend to be with this Leo energy prideful. They get easily hurt. Disappointed. They may take things a little bit personal to the point that, well, you may not see tears about it, but I feel like this person may be gruff about it. Like you can easily see their disappointment. It's especially like if like they cook something for you and you're like, oh, it's not something I would particularly enjoy. And they'd be like, really? I should have known that. You know, it's like that. It's a pride thing. All right, let's see what your attraction is to them, what their attraction is to you, and what this connection creates. And we're going to see those reversals come up if they need to. Your attraction to them actually is their pride. It's like you like their gruff side. They're perfectionist. 3 of Wands. Judgment here. You know, even though that these are all reversed, here's the thing. These two opposites here don't necessarily mean they clash. It's they can see two sides of the story with the both of you. So let's just look at these all upright right now. We have the Queen of Coins energy here. Your spark to them is absolutely the fact that this person here can kind of come off as snobbish and materialistic if you don't like something that they're wearing or externally that they've made for you. But this is also a person here who tends to be I just feel like a perfectionist of some sort. They absolutely kind of cling to other people's opinions, which can not necessarily be the best thing, but at the same time, there is some kind of attraction to that. This person cares about how they look or how they're perceived. I also feel like this person here has gone through some kind of physical changes. So they may have like been an individual here who may have been at one point really heavy set and then lost a lot of weight. All right. Now their spark here to you is that you're not shy of coming out of your shell and you don't wait around for an individual here to be serving you. So this is for a Virgo here who is okay with exploring, doesn't like to necessarily settle down into one situation. They're like, let's figure something out here. Let's do a little bit more here. All right. Now, the judgment here, the karmic consequences here is this clashing attitude of pride. Okay. Pride may get in the way of this connection a lot. The opening scene here. Hey, Storm, welcome. We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. See, I just feel that you know your worth and you're open here to see where relationship goes. I think for a lot of you, obviously you're not new to the radio 2 relationships being the Empress. You may have children of your own, but this is something here where it's like, if this doesn't work out for me, I'm settled. I'm good. Are you good? It's that kind of energy. The spark moment here. Look at this. The 4 of Wands here reversed. So there's some cultural differences here between the two of you. It is. It's like black and white here. Okay. I just feel like there's cultural differences. But here's the thing. This person here is used to being the one who can really intuitively read others. With you, they can't. You're quirky as hell, Virgo. All right. So there's something here about this separation. So here's what's interesting about this spark. It may not go off well in the beginning, but this may be a relationship that comes back around. And some of you don't want to hear that because you're like, no, this could be so-and-so. I did date that person roughly. But others of you, this is a relationship where there's clashes, there's a separation because there's such differences between you because of pride getting in the way, you knowing your worth, you had to go through a glow up of some sort. And then what is walking into this? What is walking into this? Something that's unconventional. All right. There is some karma here with karmic lessons involved with this, Virgo. Taurus energy here. Could be an age difference between the two of you, but there's this deep bond of always coming back together in a sense of like, what are you up to? So I don't think this is, I almost feel like this is unfinished business with this individual who you're going to be dealing with or you already are dealing with. Okay. But it's definitely someone here where there's cultural differences between the two of you, or there's long distance of some sort, or belief systems that are very different. But yet intuitively, this person here loves to be able to provide, and they're very patient with you. They're a really good listener. So that's why they get very frustrated when they can't present it to you right. All right. Things to consider. The wild card here with this person. Remember, no reversals here. 2 1s. I just feel like there's distance involved with this individual. Okay. I also feel some of you, this person here may run from you. Run. Okay. But it's their spiritual journey, not yours. Okay. They may select another. They might just go right over to try to learn something here, but it's about their perfectionism. It's about the love here, because you gave something here very unconditional. You're open here. You're coming up as the Empress. Things to consider here for you. Some of you, this is a relationship that is forcing you to walk away from. Okay. Go a different direction. All right. This is up to you for you to leave something in the sense. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. The 8 of Cups here is about learning to, knowing that you are the Empress mode, your worth, but also knowing to walk away from a connection that keeps coming in and out of your life. And I do feel like this is an individual who does that here with you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Virgos. If this connected, don't forget to let me know. And of course, you don't have to claim it if you don't want that, but check your other placements too. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra definitely felt like a runner. Definitely felt like a runner. Nice. 63, huh? I just like, I ain't claiming that shit. Next. Well, we still have 2 collective bonuses. Don't forget. It'd be wild if everybody claimed on this. Oh, sorry, Debbie. Sorry. You know, Debbie, you were the one who wanted these single readings. I feel bad because it's like, you know, when you want new love and it's like, seriously, but check your other placements too. That just may be coming up to give you that validation. All right, Libra, my scales. Here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, who is this person? All right, this person here is very focused on their career. Very focused on their career. All right. This person tends to have, I want to see anger here with this red. Determination. Imprisoned to get ahead. All right, what is this person's good qualities? No reversals on initial story play. I mean, determined. Knight of Wands, this person does. I mean, here's the thing. They're very passionate. Once they want something, they go for it. Doesn't even matter if it's a career or it's a relationship. There's 2 sides to this person. This person here tends to go back and forth here of, you know, could be really very much a flirt. Consider it only non-committal. But they might burn out real quick here too. But let's see what their shadow side is. What is the shadow side here? Oh, the Knight of Cups here. This is a dreamer. So this is a person, they both come up as a knight. They're very flirtatious. They're very seductive. They're very much a future tripper. They know how to get into your emotional feels here, paint a picture, showcase something to you. This will be a person here who can love bomb. They have a tendency to love bomb, overpromise here as well. Okay. Let's see where the attraction is. Your attraction, their attraction, and then what this connection here is creating. Your attraction here. So this is an individual here that what attracts you to this person right off the bat. Man, some of you work with this person, okay? Or you just work well with them. Could be an age difference between them. Taurus energy. But this is something here where someone is completely outside of the box. And so that's something here that you love about this person. They just kind of go off the own beat of their drum. A lot of determination. This person here, how they're attracted to you here. Ooh, now we have the Knight of Wands here reversed. You play hard to get. Again, when this person has their eye on something and you play hard to get, this individual wants it more. There's a push and pull energy here, Libra. So there's almost this energy of here going, okay, well, I'm not bothered. I'm not interested. So they see as a player. What this connection here creates, a push and pull dynamic. Just that. Aquarius energy with the star reverse. Some insecurities. Where is this going? Is this just purely sexual? Is this purely flirtatious with us? Is there something more? The opening scene here, could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I think the two of you mirror one another. And I think both of you play games and both of you kind of play devil's advocate to one another. I know a lot of you are not going to want to take that, responsibility in that sense, or accountability, but there's this excess here of seeing how far we can go. And some of you work with this individual. Like I said, others of you just really play well with this person. It's almost like you send a text and see how far you can go, and then maybe send like an invite to see if they'll come on over. But I feel there's deep connection with the two of you. A lot of pent up sexual energy. Even if you haven't had intimacy with them, I do feel it. The spark, what triggers the recognition here? Ace of Swords. It's the talking. It's the communication. It's the chit chat between the two of you. I feel like this is for, I also just feel this energy of a crystal ball. It's like wanting to have clarity of who's going to break first. Who's going to break the ice first? The two of you are playing games. That's how you know. The challenging energy here is who's going to break first? Who's going to be dropping the mask first of who likes me first? Because this person doesn't want to be the first and you don't want to be the first. When does it fully arrive? The Emperor here reversed. Ooh. Aries energy. There's that attitude. Well, it arrives when this person here goes quiet on you. This is a person here all of a sudden just stops communicating. Their ego gets in the way. They all of a sudden just go quiet. And so that creates a little bit of trauma in Libra. So be wary. Be wary. This person is very much a highly manipulator, but they have no problem putting you in the back corner here to be the one that chases them. The wild card. The World. Here's the thing. This may be a connection that never actually takes off because the two of you can't actually have a sit down with emotional feelings with like actual mutuality between the two of you. And if you get to the point here where you ask this individual here if this is going somewhere serious, there's something here about them making excuses or saying that it's not the time, or they're focusing on here, that they want to wait or hold on here. But the world here with that Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus energy is about it coming full circle. So the wild card here is that some of you, it's just a quick turnaround to create some closure, to have proper boundaries with an individual here who plays games with you. Yeah, and is defensive. So things to consider is to protect, your emotions and feelings here, but just know that this person here is going to try to project or make you react a specific way. I do believe this person here is trying to hold or make you wait in some anticipation for their timing. All right. So just be wary of that, Libra. All right, Libra, if that resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Scorpio next. Scorpio is up. Don't forget, if you have other placements in your chart, you can always check those readings out. And we have 2 collective bonuses coming up. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit. Who is the person coming towards Scorpio for my singles? The Fool. I feel like this is somebody here from your past, Scorpio. I do. Let's see the lighter qualities of this individual. It's someone here who wants a second shot with you, but they're playing naive. Okay. I mean, it could be a new energy here, remind you of the past, but I'm going to go with my gut here. It's someone here from your past. The trait here, the lighter trait here, is starting from ground zero. This person here is trying to have a reconciliation here with this Scorpio here. The shadow trait with this individual. Ace of Cups. Well, the Ace of Cups is a very loving, sincere card of openness and unconditional love. But with it being the shadow trait, this is an individual here who searches externally for love. This is a person here who does not know how to fill their own cup. So everything always goes sour for them, but they're also looking for some emotional fulfillment. So it's based upon conditions here, Scorpio. Let's see what your attraction to them is, what is going on here, and their attraction to you, and what's creating this dynamic. The attraction here is the opposites. You also feel like you have gone through an ending to reconnect. So again, I do feel like Scorpio, even though this is for singles, this is someone here that you have been either in a long-term commitment with, possibly even engaged with, some of you married to at one point. Their attraction here to you, I'm telling you, 4 of Wands here reverse, is someone here who feels a familiarity here of you. Okay, you could have had children with this person here or have spoken about having kids, but it's to reconcile, to bring it back together. This person here may even say to you, I've changed. I'm not the same person. I'm telling you, I'm devoted to you. It was always you. So I feel like this immense amount of having to see what else was out there or go through a deepened path. And this could have been someone here, not even so recently. It could have been years ago, but it's a connection here from the past that feels vibrant and new. And they're so excited to start this over again here with you, and how much they've changed and how much you've changed. right? They may, both of you may have had other marriages, may have a blended family now here, but it's about bringing it back together. And the opening scene is how quick this moves for Scorpio. This is a person here who's like, no, let's do it. They're aggressively going to move forward here in this connection here to prove that they love you. But here's the thing, their cup here is based on conditions. The spark here, the moment here that you need to watch out for. Look at this. We have the 10 of Cups here reverse. Is that past nostalgia of how you two started out? All right. This is something here where an individual here wants to bring this back together, back home. Some of you are saying, I'm coming back home. The walk-in here, when it fully arrives. When does this fully arrive here for Scorpio? With the Knight of Cups here reversed, this tells me that this individual here has absolutely left, is going to be leaving another connection here, but it happens so quickly with this run-in with you. So how you'll know is how quickly they gotten out of another connection here. But this person here feels emotionally stripped from that relationship. They did get some massive karma with that connection, but it's showcased them of wanting to treat you better because of the connection here that they went through. Because this person here was deeply emotionally damaged from that connection. Wild card to watch out for with this person here, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person here is very confident. They can be very egotistical. They could be extremely creative, an extrovert, a go-getter. But it's like once they're set in their ways, there's no stopping this individual. So they can really put it on thick with their devotion, but they could also burn themselves out really quickly here too. So I believe that they might have even good anticipation here of coming back. And not saying that not everybody can't change, but it's the changes that this person is doing that are so quickly that they may not be able to sustain the changes here. And that's something to consider here for you. All right. We have the 4 of Wands. This is a person here who wants to reconcile. Simple as that. All right. But I also feel there's going to be some competitive nature with this individual. Jealousy may also get in the way, especially if there has to do with past lovers. So just warning. Is it possible that you can reconnect if you two can keep the jealousy at bay and the bitterness here? But this person here is definitely trying to reconcile right away. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Sagittarius next. Saggy is up. We have Sagittarius and then we have Capricorn. Saggy. Sagittarius. Let's see who the person is coming towards you. Here we go. Sagittarius. Oh boy. Madman. Embracer of madness. Frenzy. Chaos. Unruly. Possession. Oh boy. You got someone here who's very possessive. Their light trait, what positive qualities do they bring here? Well, no matter what the challenges are, this person here is determined here to be aligned. And there is, hopefully it's not you who's between another individual here, but this is a person here. There's extreme jealousy with this person. It kind of makes them mad. especially if you still have a connection here with your ex. It doesn't matter even if there's children involved. This is a person here who can get very chaotic or let that control them. All right. Let's see what the shadow trait is. What the inner challenge may show up as. I'm telling you, it's their anger, Leo energy. They get hurt. They take things very personally. I think this person here was cheated on or cheated out. So it tends to bleed over in this. And they try not to compare you with another, but if they see you in the energy of another, oh boy. Oh boy. Your attraction to them, their attraction to you, what this connection creates. Reversals are now up. We have the 8 of Wands here. Reverse. You know what? It's almost like what attracts you to this individual is not them going after you, is that they don't seem interested at all at you. And so there's a part of you that chases this individual. I said what I said. Their attraction to you, oh boy. Ace of Swords here. Like, you're very honest. You're very clear on your intentions. You're just very well spoken. And so this is something here where this person here is not left, less like, I don't feel like they're left guessing. But here's the thing, Sagittarius. They also, because I see this as a crystal ball, kind of want to see the bigger picture of how far you would go for them. So they don't want anybody from your past holding on. No. It's like, it's me or the highway. Like, it's simple as that. All right. There's alignments here. This person here wants full-on commitment. But it's like they want to know how far you would go to be in a commitment with them. They don't want to have any other unfinished business. You still talking to an ex? Nope. It would drive them batshit crazy. The opening scene here, the star. I mean, Aquarius energy, there's a lot of love here. But you get a lot of attention. So this is for a Sagittarius that is seen. So you're very authentic. You're very vulnerable. People are attracted to that. And so this person here has a jealousy streak. So that could also be the downside. The spark, what triggers this recognition here in this individual, judgment. It's like they see you as the one. But this is not a person here who wants to casually date you. No. Very possessive here. I also feel like this person is extremely intuitive. So this would be a person here who would be like intrusively in your thoughts before finishing your sentences before you would be able to finish the sentence, even though you're being very clear. They read you very well, but they also read in between the lines, which could drive you batshit crazy because you really can't hide secrets with this individual. Is it possible it could work out? Yeah, they just have a really tendency to have a jealous streak. All right, this person's been hurt in their past. The wild card to watch out for with this individual. This is the wild card here, okay, which is the 3 of Pentacles. Again, I just feel it's this energy that, believe it or not, that this person here, when you work with this individual or you work well with them, they completely are there by your side. The other thing is that this person's always by your side. So if you're a person here who's very independent and wanting to have some breather time, this person's always there. They are, okay, which might drive you a batshit crazy. Things to consider with this person. I just say they easily hurt, and they also take on too much. They overpromise things to you to look a particular way, and then they end up disappointing you because they get burnt out really quickly. So this is a person here who tries to overachieve, but again, it's because of their pride issues here. All right, that's what I got here for you, Sagittarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're gonna move on to, well, Capricorn. Capricorn is next. And being that we're on Capricorn, we are also getting closer and closer to the tail end, and that is the collective bonus train. So for those of you new to this channel and wondering what the hell is the bonus train, the bonus train is when you make sure that you like the video. Let me know that you're here wanting to put the energy here with that collective reading by just commenting bonus, not once, not twice, not 3 times, as much as you want to, because that helps the algorithm of the channel to get seen. And don't forget to make sure you guys are subscribed so that you get all of my notifications. And go ahead, comment bonus while the train's still. We have 2 collective bonuses coming, guys, too. Don't forget. Don't forget. All right, Cappies, here we go. Let's see who's coming towards you. Capricorn, who is this person? What do we got here, Spirit? Oh, boy. A player, a socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, leisurely life. So, I mean, it could also be not just a player in a bad way. It could be, you know, a gamer. Could be a person here who's competitive. Could be a fire sign. Big flirt. Let's see what their positive qualities are. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. They're very family oriented, loyal. This person here believes not only in family, but community, deep friendships. They don't have a huge circle, but I feel like the circle that they have, they're very loyal to. So even though they may come off as, you know, in and out, they're never in and out with this unit. Not with this unit. Welcome, Norms. Let's see what their shadow trait is. No reversals here. Gosh, the star, Aquarius energy. Well, the star, the shadow trait here is when an individual doesn't see their light. Or how much that they have to offer. This person here may be stuck on a past situation here that dimmed their light as well. Okay. Let's see where the attraction is on your end, attraction on their end, and what this connection creates before we see the opening scene. Reversals are now up. The Hangman. So you're kind of, this is an individual here where the spark isn't right away. This person here makes you think and stop and ponder and wonder if there's truly more than what this person is showing, which is this, you know, they may come off as a player, but deep down they're a family man or a family gal or very devoted to community or a job. Like there's something here about showing up for community. Their attraction here to you, the 7 of Wands here, reverse. So what attracts them to you is that you're hyper independent. You tend to say, I don't need help, I don't need assistance, or I'm not interested. And this individual kind of finds it playful. They may even do some playful jabs on you. It's flirtation here. They flirt with you, even though you may be against it. You're like, no, I'm not interested. No, stay away from me. What are you doing? Like, it's something here. It's like, why me? Well, this person here is intrigued by you. So I actually see this developing as a weird opposite attracts relationship with casual friendliness that turns out to something like, why don't you just accept my invite as a date? But you get to see this person who they truly are through community or family. So yeah, they may come off here as a player or someone here wants to flirt with you or date you, but also the more time you spend with them in this unit, you start to realize there's more to them. And so you're like, what the heck is this person about? Well, maybe they're serious. And that's where things get serious here for you and this individual. What is going on here with this? The Queen of Wands. Well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here is this individual. You tend to be this person's muse, but this person also makes you feel beautiful or handsome or confident because it's the way that they watch you. It's the way that they're just always around you or know about you. It's just this energy here of making you feel a little bit like they kind of put you a little bit on a pedestal here. So I feel the desire and the flirtation makes you feel sexy. The spark, the moment here with this individual. Look, we got another 7 here, but now it's the 7 of coins here, reversed. It's the constant rejection that you give this individual. It's like, no, I'm not interested, or no, I want to stay single. And they're like, okay, well, we'll just be friends. But it's this casualness that you obviously know that this person is obviously more interested than just being friends, but they may entertain just being friends until you, well, loosen up and be prepared. The loosening up may even be involving alcohol a little bit. I do believe that this person here is trying to let you be loose a little bit. Not saying they just want a sexual encounter with a loose individual, but it's almost this energy of lighten up, Capricorn. Lighten up. Look at all of these 7s. They want you to drop the mask, drop the charade. They want you to be open and want them as much as they want you. And so this is what they're hoping that this will come to. But there's a conquering energy here. Okay, so let's see what the wild card is with this connection. What is the wild card here with this? Because it's like, drop the charade, Capricorn. Stop taking things so serious. Let's just lighten the mode. Let's just have some fun. Why do you got to take life so seriously? Why do you got to take life so seriously? Capricorn, why you got to work so damn hard? Why do we have to pretend everything is all business? Okay, maybe you work with this person here, but it's just something here about always being determined to do something on your own and be on your own and prove your independence. And here's the thing. This person's like, like, oh, there's the 3 of Swords. All right. So there's this energy of rejection, grief, but also they know that the reason you hold this mask up is because of past grief. So this is up to you, Capricorn. Are you going to let the wall down and let this individual in? I just need to know, Capricorn, underneath the deck here. Okay. What is this individual wanting here? This is a person here who wants to have an optimistic start with you from ground zero. And this ground zero means, hey, let's just see what happens. Let's be optimistic about where this fire goes. All right. That's what I got here for you, Capricorn. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to the bonus. And hopefully you guys comment bonus. There's still time. Bonuses coming up. Two bonuses are coming up. We got quite a few people in the room, but a lot of them are probably watching the replay. Who is here for the bonus? Whether you're commenting bonus or saying you're live, let me know. Let me get a sip of water here, and then we'll get to the bonus here. Vanessa's here. Storm is here. Norma's still alive. Isis is here. Yeah, Debbie, you're here. All right. Star, are you not in a commercial? Hopefully she's here. If not, I'm giving this job to Isis. Give her a second. Okay, she's here. Let's roll to it. All right, so this is how it works, guys. I'm going to roll this a couple of times. If your sign comes up, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this may be for you. The more signs that come up that are within your chart, it's just extra validation here. All right. Corbell came out of nowhere. All right. We have Leo, or Lions are here. We have Libra. Libra is in the house. We have Taurus. Taurus is here. We have Aquarius. Aquarius is here. We have Taurus again. Taurus came up twice. One more. And we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is here. So those are the signs. Don't go anywhere, though, because there's another bonus that was unlocked. So if your sign didn't show up, there's still a chance here that there's another reading here for you. So the first collective bonus, we have the energy here of Leo, Libra, heavily Taurus 2 times, Aquarius, and Sagittarius as well. All right. Let's see here who is showing up here for you. Let's do it. Spirit, who is this person? Who is this person for my collective? A creator. So a weaver of imagination, creativity, innovation, intervention, and realization. So this is a person here who's very much a magician. All right. Very much an inventor. They come up with, I mean, they always have big ideas, new ideas. They really can paint a picture based on a blank canvas, but also make it happen as well. This is a go-getter. Sometimes they have a tendency to get lost in their imagination, but in the most energy here, this person tries to be very youthful and playful with their ideas because it helps them grow. Let's see what their lighter trait is here. Yeah, they're just a go-getter. I mean, as soon as they make up their mind, they're like, I am going to go the distance and I'm going to go for it and I'm going to take action on it. And I mean business. I mean, there's nothing stopping this individual. Okay. Very much fire energy. We have a lot of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries here. What is the shadow trait of this individual here? 3 of Wands. Look at all these wands. Such a fire energy. So this individual, it's like once they establish, oh my God. So this is their shadow side. They may be great at having big ideas, but then they're the great initiator who can't finish the ideas. So it's kind of like they get lost after. You know, it's like they start a project. This would be an individual here who says, hey, hon, let's change the living room up, starts doing it, and then stops halfway and starts a new project. So that's kind of their annoying trait, is that this person here never makes it all the way to the finish line because then they have a new idea that pops in. And so there's something here about always looking ahead, but then stopping at a halt. And so this could also affect a relationship as well, not just from the mediocre stuff in life, but where this relationship is going too. Okay. And let's see where that is. Your attraction to them, their attraction to you, and what creates this dynamic. Ten of Swords here. What attracts you to this individual is not the fact that they've been through a mass amount of shit. That's horrible. It's that they get back up again. You are amazed how much this person has been rejected or has failed and has no problem bringing it up, dusting it off their knees here and getting right back up again. This is a trait here that's a quality, like, it's like, wow, like you've been through a lot, but dang, you also got through it. Their attraction to you and what this integrates. Well, Sagittarius energy here, but it's reverse. There's this quality here of impatience in you and wanting to have the emotional desire immediately fulfilled. And so they like that you, once you have an emotional connection, you know what you want. But you're also very much a person here who can give a lot to the point where you get hurt easily. Now, that's not something they like about happening to you, but they see that you're very emotionally a person who's drive emotionally. Okay. This is that energy here. You see this red, and this would be like your energy. You would pour into this individual of being like, I'm so sorry you went through all of that. I just want to love you. So you have such an endearing and loving connection to this person. However, with this mirror here, this could also be the story here of the empath meets a narcissist individual, because you mirror back to this individual so much love that this person has not really been able to obtain. What does this combo create? Ooh. The King of Wands here, reverse. An individual here who may overtake or oversee the emotions in here. Okay, there's arrogance. And look at all of this red. This is a person here who would go, how far would my collective go for me? Now, that's not always the most attractive trait, but this is a person, again, who's been wounded, and their arrogance is in place here because of being hurt. They have a tendency to be jealous as well. Okay, so there's a jealousy streak with this person. The opening scene here, the spark moment, and then what's walking this into. See, what's so crazy about this is how quickly this relationship goes from just casual conversation to something more. Like, it goes really quickly to something suitably emotional. Again, be wary because it feels like a trauma bond here. Check, look at the signs here. These are the signs. We're on the collective bonus. If one of your signs is here, this reading can be for you. The Two of Cups here reverse is the fact that the two of you never can be necessarily on the same page at the same time. You see how one cup is full and another is empty, and then somebody here is filling their cup, and then it's like there's always something getting in the way. Now, hopefully it's not someone getting in the way, because again, this individual tends to wait. All right. So there's this energy of like, will collective here meet me halfway again? Will we meet again? So some of you have already dealt with this individual before. When does this fully arrive again with this individual? Ooh. When they choose to go from creator to embellishing the alignment of finalizing it. So this is a person here who would also take that last one to make the Four of Wands. Aries energy. They're not necessarily here yet, but definitely this is a connection here of push and pull, where I feel a person now is realizing that they may have been emotionally manipulating you to have them chase you. This is also a person here who has to take accountability. If this were to work, This is saying, what does it fully take for it to arrive? For this person to take accountability. The wild card here, something to watch out for with this individual. The wild card here is we got the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The choice is yours. The choice is simply yours. And Spirit's saying, hold that sword with truth. Hold that sword here with not losing authentically who you are. Now, some of you will not take this person back. Others of you might take it back with the idea of starting off with ground zero. Things to consider here for you. Four of Cups. This is the emotional energy here. Look at this. There's a 1, 2, 3. Do you see that? There's 4 cups here. This may be a connection here that you may realize that walking away from, eventually choosing on your own to look at other opportunities, will be more emotionally fulfilling to you, right? Others of you, this could possibly be the fact that this may not have been able to arrive yet because this individual here had to take accountability of their own emotional fulfillment here too. The choice again is going to be on you. All right, that's what I got here for this collective reading. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to the final unlocked bonus. So we have one more bonus, guys. The train is still going. I do want to give a shout out here to Corabelle, Mitzi, Isis, Papa, and Debbie, who were the sponsors this evening for this live. So make sure you guys are thanking the sponsors because this reading wouldn't be possible without them. All right, Star, you ready for the last one? We got one more, guys. One more. Here we go. Let's see what other signs come up. Here, what signs need this message? This is the final reading, guys, for the night. Reminder here, too, I will be back on Sunday afternoon. We have Pisces. Pisces is in the house. We have Aries. Aries is here. Libra. Libra is here. Taurus again. Aquarius is here. One more. And Virgo. Virgo is in the house. So those are our signs. If you have any of those placements within your chart, this reading may be for you. We got Pisces, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, and Virgo is up. Here we go. All right, let's make this good. Spirit, who is coming towards here for my collective who need to hear this? Captain. Captain, my captain. Navigator of destiny. Voyage, leadership, decision-making, objective. All right, so this person here is definitely a born leader. Could have Aries in their chart. Could also just like being in the water. May even own a boat. But if not, this is a person here who I just feel people come to. Very assertive. I also feel like this person here is very well traveled. Let's see what their positive trait here is. Remember, no reversals on here. Oh, this is a family man, family gal. Community is important to them, but family is important to this individual. Okay. They're very devoted to their family, to their loved ones, to their community. This person here may have children as well. They're just emotionally there for the people that they love. It's like, and you think of a captain, like when the ship goes down, the captain goes down with their ship. So there's something here about count on me. I will do anything here for you. So this is what this individual does for this unit. Let's see what their shadow trait is, what their inner challenge may show up as. Oh boy, the devil. Capricorn energy, it's not all bad. Before you go in here, yes, this person may have some toxicity when it comes to their drink on or substances, but it comes more down to their devotion. This is an individual, again, who goes down with the ship. So if someone here is struggling, they tend to get lost into it, obsessed with it. And there may be something here where it eats them alive. It can like take over with them. It's like they fixate on it. Your attraction to them, their attraction to you. We have the 7 of Wands here reversed. Ooh, the 5 of Cups. Huh. Both of you have your own disappointments and have an understanding of that with each other. I also feel this energy of meeting each other through mutual friends. What sparks your interest with this individual is that they tend to, I think you know about their dark side. You know literally about their dark side, how devoted that they can be, how possessive that they can be. They know that that is their weakness, and I feel like that's a moment here of being over defensive, and that's a loss of courage. This is an individual here who may even say, I feel too weak sometimes when I just care so much and it ends up killing relationships where I don't have the meaning to be in there. And something tells me that there's someone specific in this connection, and it may be a child here for them, that they overstep. It's like they overcare. They overlead. They don't allow someone to grow naturally, to learn their own situations, enable. And so that's something here that this individual here knows is an issue, but it's also something that attracts you because this person here feels discouraged, but is vulnerable with you. And I do feel you're vulnerable with this individual. So what sparks the interest here with you is how much emotionally you have lost, but at the same time, you have not lost the hope of love. And even though you may be a hopeless romantic, this is an individual here who also sees that you feel a little bit of guilt and shame for wanting a deep connection. And maybe it didn't work out in the past. Maybe you were forced to leave a situation or relationships. But with the 4 of Cups here reversed, there's almost this comparison of looking at how you two have maneuvered relationships or vices, or individuals who have dealt with vices and had your own kind of devil attitude. So it's like almost like the two of you can be in each other's shoes, but not be disrespectful as saying, I understand in the level of how, like, I can't fathom of what it would be like because I'm not you. But I do feel the both of you have a deep immense of emotional fulfillment when you two connect and are open about your past. The opening scene here. Oh my gosh, we got another 4 here. The 4 of Coins here, reverse. It may feel like the two of you have met an unfortunate circumstances, but at the same time, you both are looking at your losses here and saying, isn't it ironic how we meet now? Because that's what it feels like when you meet this individual. I think there's almost this thing where it's like it's not saying that like I've been missing a part of myself. It's not a you complete me thing. There's just this energy here of nothing left in the jar to give. And this person really doesn't have a lot to offer or to give in that sense. And both of you may just be starting over, but it's this idea of mutuality, understanding. There's no comparison in the level of God, this person can't get their shit together. I mean, especially if you went through a divorce and stuff and you're financially just trying to get stable again. The spark, the moment here, God, it feels like home with this person. This is an individual here who invites you in. Oh, automatically, it's like you connect with their family right away. This would be an individual here who's like, I want you to meet the kids. I want you to meet my family. They're my world. And this is a person here who wants to make you part of their world. And I also feel like there might be some cultural differences, but this is a person here who's like, we all have walks of life here, but we have understanding. Again, they're very devoted here in this level and welcoming, but they don't want to hide anything in regards to this. Okay. And there is something to do with this devil energy that gets in the way. When does this fully arrive here for you and this person? Oh, the Page of Cups. I feel like the new excitement here is when you get an unexpected invite to be somewhere where you don't anticipate to be. So I almost feel like this push energy here of like, no, I don't want to go to that, or I don't want to meet so-and-so, or I really don't want to go to that event. I feel like because you force yourself to go, it's specifically here, the cup of tea here is you don't anticipate to meet anyone there, but you do. So this is from a mutual friend or connection who introduces the two of you together. Like, I feel like this deep connection here. Now, we always go a little bit further here with the extra one, so I'm going to go an extra line. Let's talk about that extra. Ooh, the Three of Cups here reverse. So again, you have no excessive expectations on meeting this individual. So that's why your cup is open. And I think that's why you're like, I don't give an F. I'm just going to show this person of who I am and let them like me, even if I don't feel like I'm in the mood to be here. You may even say that I wasn't going to come. I don't feel like I wasn't even going to come to this event. I wasn't even going to come to the situation. I almost declined this. I didn't want to be here. And how this person feels here is, I get it. I didn't want to be here either. I'm going through a massive change and transformation myself. I'm dealing with something really hard, you know, and this is something here where the two of you understand each other, Scorpio energy now. So I do feel like it's perfect timing with certain transformations that are going in your life. One, I feel this kind of redundant energy here with my collective of like, oh God, I got to go out again. And then this individual here who's just trying to get out of this presence of their shadow side, which is to overstep or to be obsessed or to try to save everybody. And it's like, I can't do that. Look at that. This could be a full-on commitment down the road. It really could be. Taurus energy here. This feels like this could actually be a relationship that lasts a lifetime. It could. And I think it has to do with the unexpected way that the two of you meet, not wanting to go somewhere. All right, things to consider here. The wild card. What is the wild card here with this individual? Remember, no reversals at the end. The wild card here. What in the heck is this? The wild card here is that some of you meet at, if this is a wedding, it's almost like it's the introduction of your wedding. Do you understand? So there's something here about it being an event that the two of you meet at. And so look at that. Look at what you're being like. I feel like whatever this invite here, the wild card is that the two of you possibly could be in union. All right. This is two individuals here who end up together. Things to consider here for you. Look at this. Always the unexpected opportunity. This is because you chose to look at the cup. Usually she's not looking at the cup. The Four of Cups is usually that missed opportunities. This is Spirit saying, don't miss the opportunities here. When you're feeling that moment here of disappointment, when you're feeling like not today, I don't want to, ask yourself why. And be open to what you see and who you meet and the conversations that are emotionally fulfilling that come up, because you never know who you meet. All right. That's what I got here, guys, for the collective readings tonight. I hope you enjoyed them. I will be back here on Sunday. Sunday, I'll be back for the all signs general reading. So if you would like to join me for the general forecast for the week ahead, that will be coming up on 3:30 Central Standard Time in the afternoon. And don't forget, we got our February readings next week. So make sure they're all scheduled out already. So I already have the general reading on Wednesday, and then we have our loves for singles and connections on Friday. So we're going to be rolling right into the February readings because, well, January is coming to an end. And don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Club. You guys take care. Have a good weekend. Be safe for those of you dealing with the storm. Take care.